Morning. I'm the host of Hayamara Talking Show. Today I'm talking something very critical that came to attention just this morning. I had a call, very surprise call I didn't expect from somebody that I've worked with previous in South Africa. I want to just pass you through my experience to Kenya supply electricity and communications, telecom, entrepreneurs, and others. They're out there looking for a chance to make money. Just my reference here in this video today of Ayamara Talk Show is a very straightforward address the Kenyan business people or business mind. Kenya has an opportunity to have a son, a very interesting son, an entrepreneur that was born in Nyabohanse. And this entrepreneur has gone around the world and invite people for his birthday that it will be in November. But what is happening with this invitation? Let me first highlight here an entity very important in Kenya for a service provided, and then we continue in this video. Okay, I'm back. I want to give a big shout to the police, I repeat, the government entity, the police officers in Nyabohanse for the services that have been provided for security of Nyabohanse, and also for Ayamara reporting people coming to his place in Nyabohanse, to his village, refer them to the police. This is a very good thing. So the police of Kenya are very grateful. I want to say thank you on behalf of all of YouTubers for what you're doing. Brothers and sisters that work in the police of Kenya and the Nyabohanse on the border, all these areas, you deserve respect. That's what I can say. There is no more in life than respect. Thank you to the police. Let's carry on about business. Recently, or better say, the call I had this morning was a friend of mine that I work in South Africa earlier of the World Cup too. I'm an engineer, by the way. I was invited to go to South Africa. South Africa had a problem with the power distribution and supply to the stadiums. So at the time, the idea was just supply electricity to the stadiums, just local points, and that was the idea of the certain people with certain visions. But at the time I arrived to South Africa, the question was raised, where's the legacy? Is the same issue here with this party of Ayamara? Where's the legacy of Kenya Power? 6 months ago or 8 months, Ayamara invested his own money to buy these electricity cables, or invest in the Kenya electricity to bring to his compound. So that line was sabotaged by someone somehow. For 6 months was no electricity. Why? Because the people working and with the power supply on that line, they didn't see something coming. They didn't see money. This is the shortcomings of African mentalities. In South Africa, in the World Cup, that was also a problem. Especially, I'm talking about Rhodoport to Soweto to the stadiums. People are saying, no, we just supply direct to the stadiums. When the World Cup finish, there is no need those exist. What was a big surprise? The legacy. Many people after the World Cup have been connected to those lines. Unfortunately, some young people from Zambia, Zimbabwe, Namibia, with bad intentions, they start steal those cables. Copper. We had been here and talk about the shortage of electricity in South Africa. It's more to do with theft. But that legacy has connected a lot of houses in Rhodoport, Brandfontein. I can mention names. Florida. Not only in Johannesburg, we can talk about Cape Town, we can talk about Durban, we can talk about Eastern Cape. So this is a legacy left by the World Cup by refurbishing the lines, creating new connections, and increase the revenues of ESCOM, even ESCOM is very bad managed. So what is happening here, this business opportunity for Kenya supply in Nyabohanse, is just not connecting the Villa Medellin. We have Mayugno, we have Nasto, we have Maja Keji, not only those people. There is a lot of Kenyans. There is the church, the Seventh Adventist Church. There is a lot. There is the parents of Marwa and his neighbors. They need electricity for pump waters. There is people invest in property, compounds, that Kenya electricity will be well off. Not only Kenya. The gentleman who supply the fiber to Marwa compound was shocked and surprised how his services, how the perimeter he was operating in that area has gained more client. The interest that Steve S1 has brought to the internet is a good investment. So therefore, you Max One, you always talk nonsense here. Please go out and mobilize business to come to Nyabohanse. And that business will have a legacy after the party. The party is not all about Marwa. Marwa is marketing Nyabohanse. That is what you people don't understand, is what is going to happening after the party. Many of you people come, I want to have 1K, I want this. You are not seeing the opportunities. There is one lady show up from Nairobi in the compound of Marwa, and she mentioned something I mentioned here in this channel. When Marwa arrived in Kenya from the United States, he was walking this street and met these photographers, and then he started talking to these photographers. They didn't realize they are talking to somebody, they want to empower them, and these guys just ignore Marwa. And that day, that lady was the day she said, look, never gonna pass again in that street. Look how the coincidence. Look how Marwa is powerful. Don't look to Guatemala. Don't look to Ivan Tor. Those are dirty minds. There are people out there to put money in their pockets, make themselves looking beautiful, nice and good. But behind the screens are dirty people. Look to yourself, you as a Kenyan, and how you will be benefiting. You work on the telecommunications, you work with the electricity, you work with the water. Water is the next main issue at the Villa Medellin. If you have a business water, pumps, connecting, can you imagine go to Villa Medellin, install water? How the impact of other YouTubers and other people for your services. Steve is a case. Steve J1 is a case. After successful installation of internet at Villa Medellin, see the demand that Steve have. Steve has gone back to Nairobi, but Steve have to go back to Nyabohanse to install internet at Mayugno. Have to go to install internet at Nasto and other people's. So look this. Look how a man with a simple camera in his hands has provided an internet free to a school on his village. Did you do yourself? Please guys, this is the legacy. MTN on the World Cup in Johannesburg has provided matches points to people connect themselves to the internet. Today in South Africa, you go around Johannesburg, Cape Town, the big cities and small communities, the internet is there easily, not in bundles. More you sell bundles, you don't attract people. You need to attract people to connect to your lines for you to create revenue by provide cheaper services. Let's see what the legacy will be on this part of Villa Medellin. Lot. Some of those services that you only see in Nairobi and Mombasa and the other cities can be provided in this era can be cell and small villages. And this is what we see. We see an example of Joyce's diary. Joyce's diary is a very interesting chapter on all this deal we are talking about. Is a woman live in the UK, arrive in Kenya, and thinking how I'm gonna make to Nyabohanse, whatever will happen. But talking and communicate with people, the network of people that Ayamara has created previous. Remember in India, Ayamara, how he walk, how he move, was about all network. The people he met in India, this is the same circumstance. Look to the videos of Ayamara in India, when he goes to Goa, and then he leaves India, go to Sri Lanka, how things work, how things develop. Look Ayamara in Jamaica. Look Ayamara in Argentina, that young man, that young black man, sorry for this remark, no racism, how he helped him to go around Buenos Aires. So this is the things you people are not seeing, but me, from far away, in my experience as an African, even I am in diaspora, I like you brothers, sisters. There is a business opportunity at the Nyabohanse, and the legacy of that business opportunity is huge. Is not only the party, is more. Open your eyes. I saw a video from I Am Paris talking to a good friend of Ayamara. And what that gentleman was saying, how you can book your fly to Nyabohanse. Just that. Think about that. Our airline as Kenya, in Kenya, can make an impact worldwide. That is beautiful. Look, when Ayamara was invited to meet the president, the rain poured, create all that chaos. That was a blessing. That was a message to the people. When Ayamara arrived to the venue, the kids, the people greeting Ayamara. That calls empower people. Give back to your people. Not give to yourself only and badmouth others like you see these days behind the scenes. Guatemala do it. These days Guatemala behind the scenes is scaring to lose his audience. Is trembling. Many of you don't understand what's going on. Did you watch the videos, the reaction videos for Karen Kemboy? Please do it. And you're gonna understand who is Guatemala behind the camera. Not when he show his face and talk about orphanages and talk about great things about Africa and convince you in the diaspora to go back home. Is another person, a very sad person, a tragic person. Look this pig from Cameroon. Just because he got a passport from the United States, how he stabs a friendship. Do you know how word is a friendship? Do you know how word friendship change your life? Look Ayamara. What changes Ayamara's life? Friendship with a colleague at the university that point him out about Colombia. And look from Colombia where Ayamara came. Look the friendship of Ayamara with Ivan Tos, where Ivan went to an extent to hate him. Even to use a t-shirt, say he doesn't care. Yeah, you don't care, but you don't have intellectual value that Ayamara have. Look the people surround Ayamara every day. The kids, they've been sent back from school. Ayamara didn't flick a bit of his eye and give the fee, go back to school. And repeatedly, when Ayamara comes here and asks you for something, it's truly open heart. It's not what you think. This is another one. Somebody has mentioned here in on these streets of YouTube. Many famous YouTubers, we can see a lot of them, not only in Kenya. They don't do what Marwa has done. To the stand, changing lives. And this is what is important. This is my point I bring to you, especially you supplying power electricity in Kenya, you providing services in Kenya, you entrepreneur, you complain every day that I don't want to be poor. You don't see yourself growing. There is an opportunity of business, gentlemen, and Nyabohanse. It's your time. Not going after Marwa. Go and provide. You who have water pumps. You can see the erosion going on the river. You working for the government. I'm talking to you, Max. That is your job. Your job is not coming here and... Anyway, let me end up this video at the Marwa show. This new format is not only showing people. This format is bring attention to you of things that add value to different communities, and also the empowerment that Marwa has brought to Nyabohanse, and this type of empowerment can make difference in Zimbabwe, can make difference anywhere in Malawi. You might go and say, I'm Bedmount Awadamaya. I'm not Bedmount Awadamaya. Watch out, Awadamaya. What people bring to your attention. He has chose that part. He is the one start gossiping. You might come and criticize me. He's the greatest ever YouTuber. I'll say no. There is a Tayo Ayana from Nigeria. It's a good one. There is more. There is a lot of YouTubers in South Africa. Great YouTubers. In Namibia. The countries speak French. There is a lot in Angola, in Mozambique, in Madagascar. You might get surprised in these avenues of YouTube. Kenya became the center of focus because of two people. One calls the commander of traveling, the king of traveling. Not that American crazy guy, no. Call him Marwa. Two, the culture of hate that's been cultivated by Carol on the trending. This culture of trading to enrich. I have put a video out there, a short video, how hate has make people capitalize. So why you, honest person with business, can't capitalize more in those people? This is an opportunity for all of people, business, anybody supply anything. Nyabohanse is a fertile ground, and Nyabohanse is what is on trending. Ladies and gentlemen, please let not lose the opportunity. This is a train, a business train of your business. Make it or break it. Thank you. A good day for everybody.